Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested right now in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, H8, KR1, DMG Blockchain, and DigiHost. Okay, let's jump right into it. So we have a nice increase today in these mining stocks, for example. But first let's talk about Bitcoin. We have here the weekly chart, the weekly candles here, and we can see we're forming this narrowing triangle here, and it's going to be very interesting whether we can break out to the upside or to the downside. I think it's more likely that we break to the upside because we're in a bull market, but there's also the potential to go down here, to have a huge washout here, for example. That's also a possibility. We will see how this all plays out. We have Ethereum, which had this breakout here, new all-time high in the last few days. We have also Polkadot, which has this huge move here in the last few days, also very nice. And then we have these mining stocks. Hive is doing again very well here with 8% in green right now. So let's go a little bit on the short term here, on the 4-hourly. So since we had this breakout here from this downtrend here, we're moving up very nice here every day. Also H8 is starting. It's a little bit low, slowly right now in H8, but all these stocks, they have different speed here in the movements. It's gonna be interesting which one will be will increase the most in this leg up. Also Bitfarms is starting here, so we had this this narrowing triangle here, and at the end here we have this breakout. It's also not big so far, but this can change very fast. A lot of shorts are sitting on these stocks right now, and if Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, we're waiting for this for a while, I know this. I think then we will see an explosion here. We have Argo Blockchain. Argo Blockchain is underperforming right now, so we're still caught here in this downtrend. But you can see here in the last correction here, it was slowly starting here. But when we had this new all-time high here, when we surpassed the last all-time high, that was the time for this huge explosion here. Like, more than 100% within 1 or 2 days. So this can happen again. Then we have these Nasdaq stocks. I mean, they move like a train. For example, Mara. They have a new all-time high here, and they're close to 100% since the last bottom here. This is absolutely incredible here, these Nasdaq companies. So that's why we need all these companies on Nasdaq. Very important. Also Riot is doing good. So Mara 14%, the best performer today. Also Riot with 8%, one of the best. And it's very exciting right now. These both are at 55, 56 US dollars. So Mara has more stocks outstanding or shares outstanding. So that's why Mara is the #1 in market cap right now. They're above 5 billion US dollars. So that's a lot. And look at Bitfarms. I mean, they're at like 700 million US dollars or something like this, 800. And they have the same hash rate as Riot, for example, or even more like Mara right now. So this is really incredible, this valuation gap, in my opinion. We will see how this all plays out here in this next big leg up. I hope this will start soon. Then we have the small cap miners here, DigiHost and DMG. They're really underperforming right now. So I'm thinking about if these stocks here rising even further and I reach my first targets here, I will swap a little bit into DigiHost and DMG. Because DigiHost, for example, is in my BMXI model very undervalued, and the price here is dropping. We're now at this huge support line here, which should be something like support. And we can see that DigiHost, for example, when it starts to move, it's like an explosion here. You can see this here. It's within 1 day, like 100% or so, or 2 days or so. This is a little bit crazy, this stock. Also DMG blockchain. Very exciting time right now. Bitcoin is it's close to 60K. We will see how this all plays out. Then we have KR1. This stock is really underperforming. I think it's the exchange. I mean, on fundamental side, this is such a great company. We have Polkadot with a new all-time high. the staking reward is gonna be like 25 million right now a year. With this staking coins, they have the NAV at 300 million US dollars or something like this. This is such a great company, but the stock is dropping right now, and yeah, that's very interesting. They need to go to another exchange, I think, or they need another listing. That's very important here. Yeah, but if it stays down and the miners move up, I will buy more. That's what I always do. Then we have this exchange, this crypto exchange, or then we have Galaxy Digital here with 18% in green. So I mean, they had huge results from Q4. I mean, Q1 is gonna be even bigger, a lot bigger. Yeah, they have big AUMs, like more than 1 billion. So Galaxy is really a monster. Will be part soon of my portfolio again. Then we have these 3 crypto exchanges here: Banksa, Big Digital Assets, and Voyager Digital. They are all moving up 10%, 10%, 5%. So they're also they're very stable, or not stable. They're moving straight up here. You can see, for example, Big Digital Assets. What a great chart here. Also Banksa here, not that straight, but also huge movements here. We had here's a correction, so I think there's a huge move to the upside incoming if Bitcoin rises. And then we have Voyager. This looks really like a beast. This is going to be very big in the future, or it is right now very big, but it will be a lot bigger, I think so. Yeah, so exciting times. Yeah, we will see where we end in this leg up here with all these stocks. So then we have from Riot Blockchain announces the financial highlights for the 4th quarter and full year ended 2020 and full year 2020 operating highlights and financial results. So yeah, this is very old. This is 3 to 6 months old. Yeah, the average Bitcoin price was at 18,000 US dollars or so. So I will analyze this stuff with all the others financials very soon. Right now I will go through this through the highlights here with you a little bit. Yeah, achieved profitability during 4th quarter. So yeah, there was a net loss here in 2019, and yeah, a 1.7 million loss for the 3rd quarter in 2020, and yeah, with 3.9 million in the 4th quarter in net income on a GAAP basis. So that was positive. Mining revenue increased and so on. The newly minted mined Bitcoin increased by 36% on a sequential quarter-over-quarter basis, with 303 Bitcoins mined in the 4th quarter. So they mined 303 as compared 2020 in the 3rd quarter. So there's an increase. That makes sense because they had more hash rate. So that's all not very exciting, to be honest. What's more exciting here is the outlook. Yeah, and how many Bitcoins they have on the balance sheet. I think this is more important. Yeah, for example, they say they have 1,036 Bitcoin on the balance sheet. I think that's a very important part. Where is it? I cannot see it here right now. Yeah, we'll move on. The 2020 strategic priorities are successfully execute a disclosed miner purchase, yeah, of these 35,000 as 19s. So right now they're at 1.3 exahash, 43 megawatt. So this great efficiency here at 32 joule per terahash. Monitor additional opportunities for miner procurement and hash rate growth. So they're still looking to increase. Yeah, then they have advanced upon the company's strategic R&D alliance and 8 megawatt pilot project with Enigma Digital Assets AG. Yeah, and evaluate additional initiatives to decrease costs of Bitcoin production. Yeah, so that all makes sense. They want to grow even bigger. I think they want to follow Mara here with the 10 exahash disclosed. Yeah, also very exciting company. They're mining with green energy, or most of this should be green. They're in Messina, New York State. Yeah, I think it's a little bit right. It's a little bit right now in the shadow of Mara, but yeah, I think they're doing a great job here. Yeah, here we can see they have 1,078 Bitcoins on the balance sheet at the end of Q4. So yeah, I think they mined like 500 or so in the 1st quarter. So they should be above 1,500 Bitcoin right now on the balance sheet. So that looks very good. Yeah. Then we have from Marathon Digital Holdings announces Bitcoin production and mining operation updates for the first quarter of 2021. So that's very nice to get these updates here. I think they learned from Argo Blockchain, for example. So I really like this one. By the way, I think we will get the numbers from Argo tomorrow or the day after. Going to be very interesting. So they produced 196 Bitcoin during the first quarter of 2021, increases total Bitcoin holdings to 5,134. So that's huge. It's more than in my model. I had like 4,900 or something like this. I'm always very conservative because I don't know whether they sell or not. I mean, they say they hodl, but you never know. So I updated this one a few minutes ago. So they're above 5,100. What a big number here. Yeah, the fair market value is right now at 302 million US dollars, which is big. They have the liquidity, cash and Bitcoin holdings is more than 500 million US dollars. Can you believe this? I mean, they raised a lot of cash, but it worked. I mean, the price for these Bitcoins 2 months ago was, or 3 months ago was like, I think it was 29,000 or something like this, or 31,000 per Bitcoin, and now it's close to 60,000. So it was a great buy. Yeah, then they received approximately 10,300 S19 Pro ASIC miners from Bitmain during the first quarter. Yeah, then we have the Bitcoin production update. January was 50 Bitcoin, February 43. So they had low hash rate here, like I think 350 petahash or so. Then in March they increased to 700. So that's why they have 102 Bitcoins mined in March. Yeah, I think Bitfarms, for example, or Hive, they're mining right now 200 Bitcoins. I think Riot a little bit more, like 220 or so, maybe 240. I have to calculate this or ask my model here. So Mara is still behind behind these others, or Argo, for example, should be close to 200 right now. But you know, with Mara, it's all about the future. They will get a lot of miners, and they will soon be at 200 Bitcoins, I think. It seems like they have no problems to get the miners. Here they say, while Marathon continues to build out its Hardin, Montana mining facility and install miners, adverse weather conditions in March created temporary installation headwinds. As a result, the company's active mining fleet at the end of the first quarter was like 700 petahash or 0.7 exahash. New miners are being installed on a daily basis, and based on current delivery and installation schedules, Marathon continues to expect all previously purchased miners to be fully installed by the end of the first quarter of 2022. Yeah, so I think we can expect a little bit delays with all this installation because they have to build this facility there. We know that they do these containers, so they will build a container step by step, and then they will put the miners in there. I don't think that's a big issue. Yeah, if these delays don't be a few months or so. I mean, if it's about days or a week or so, I think that's not a big issue here for me. But we really have to track this, how they, I hope they can be soon at 1.4 exahash, which they said they want to have at the end of March. So yeah, we will see when they will reach this in April. And yeah, here you can see the miner deliveries here. So they will get a lot of miners. The big part is starting in August. This is the big order there with 70,000 miners here. So this is really crazy. So they should start to build the new facility there, because Montana can only host a small part of these miners, only like 30,000 or so, and they bought like 100,000. So they need another big facility there. Going to be very interesting where they built this one. Yeah, so I really like this operational update here. So Marathon is working on all things, like transparency is improving. Yeah, they improving the hash rate here and so on. They have the biggest holdings. So yeah, that looks very bullish. Yeah, then we have Galaxy Digital. They announced new CFO, company-wide growth in Q4 financial report. I was talking about this last week. So we have a big move from Galaxy. Yeah, I think this company will only grow in this year. I mean, this could be, in my opinion, this company could reach like 50 to 100 billion US dollars market cap in this year. Yeah, there's no guarantee, no financial advice or so, but this is going to be a huge company. Bitfarms announces an appointment of officer and grant of options. So also Bitfarms is building. They need need more people there. They want to increase their staff and all the things. The board here with the Mr. Darcy Donnell as vice president of corporate development. He is effective immediately. So yeah, they want to, I think, yeah, they told us they want to go to NASDAQ and so on. And they see their stock is undervalued in their opinion. So that's why they will only grow from here, I think. Okay, so yeah, what about the difficulty? It's, yeah, the last adjustment was 5.8%. So it was not a big adjustment, but it was an increase here, like 5 to 6%. I mean, a big one is 10% plus. So we had this in the last bull markets a lot, like 15% sometimes, but 5.8%. It's not small, but it's not huge. And yeah, right now it looks like it's 0.03%. They estimated, but it's in 10 days, so it can adjust. It can grow to 2 to 3%, but it looks like we're gonna not have a very big adjustment, the next one here in the difficulty. But what we can see here with Ethereum mining, the Ethereum hash rate is really going parabolic, so it's only rising. So that means more competition here for the Ethereum miners. We can see this, there's no stopping here. So it would be nice to get again something like crazy transaction fees on Ethereum. Sorry for the people who transact with Ethereum, but for the miners it would be good. For Ethereum it's not good, to be honest. Yeah, let's talk about the Bitcoin hash rate. The Bitcoin hash rate, yeah, it's growing. They have some crazy spikes here. This one here within one day from 130 exahash to 192 or something like 95. So that was a new all-time high here. A crazy increase here. I mean, that could be the start here of this wet season in China. We see it here too. Crazy spikes, but only very short term. So there are a lot of miners out there, but they are not running 24/7. So that's very interesting. Maybe the wholesale electricity prices in China are only a few times a day right now, very cheap. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, then we have crypto quant here, the BTC all exchange reserves here. For example, we can see this line here is only going down. So the supply is going down. The miners are hodling. So less exchange reserve means, yeah, in my opinion, it means, or it could mean that a lot of people are hodling. They don't trade much. They want to, yeah, they're thinking about, yeah, they want to hodl. Okay, what data do we have here? The transaction fees in Bitcoin are still very low. Also in Ethereum, they're not very big here with 1.6 ETH. Yeah, this could change if we get a breakout, to be honest. On Bitcoin and Ethereum, 36 cents per day per terahash here in Bitcoin, mining profitability good. Ethereum, 10 cents per day per megahash. So the 10 cents here, this is really the average number in the last few days and weeks. Yeah, overall, it looks good for the miners on the fundamental side. They're mining every day a lot of Bitcoins. And these Bitcoins, they increase in price if Bitcoin increases. Yeah, but the miners, especially the small cap miners here with the smaller market cap, also the non-Nasdaq miners, they're still lagging a little bit, but this can change very fast. We have seen this before, so I'm not concerned about this. Yeah, and I think I will yes, search a little bit for cash here to buy more DigiHost, because this is really ridiculous low in my opinion. Okay guys, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.